How you doing, folks? This is Kyler Hardy with Blue Star Revenue. We're here to talk about the restaurant trends of 2018. All you restaurant owners that's listening to this, it's very important that you watch this entire video and cash in on these trends. All right, let's start. What do these restaurant trends mean for your restaurant in 2018? The biggest implications for those running small restaurants and the need for self-education. These trends are going to have large impacts, but well-educated restaurants will be able to spot, the opportunities and position their restaurant for success. Self-education is what is needed to ensure that you have the strategy in place to be able to deal with the changes that are happening in the restaurant industry. One of the easiest ways to learn is with podcasts. Try listening to restaurant podcasts. Restaurants also need to look at the tools they are using too, as a part of running their business. From calculating food cost to creating images for advertising to communicating with their team and to creating better online marketing campaigns, there are a large number of tools, many of them free, that restaurants are starting to use to help them be more productive. Fierce competition is brought on by not only the number of restaurants out there, but the increasing segmentation of the marketing. This means that a generalist family restaurant is having its fairly large possible market being targeted by other restaurants picking off small niches. That's actually true. Vegans, family specific, gluten free, just grown local, community, one item specifically. They have one items and delivery, to name a few of the niches or niches, the way some of you guys like to say niche or niche, that restaurants are diving into increase their revenue and profit. So start with number one, restaurant home delivery. 2016 has seen a huge amount of change with delivery. Uber Eats has increased market share dramatically in urban centers that they are serving, and the introduction of Uber Eats has introduced the concept of delivery to make restaurants who last year would never have thought of doing home delivery. We are seeing a big difference between the early entrants in the market for online ordering, the menu logs, Just Eats, Grubhubs, and Delivery Heroes, and the more recent entrants, which wrap up online marketing with delivery logistics. Companies like Uber Eats, Deliveroo, Foodora, given the rise of the second generation of online ordering companies, we have seen a lot of change in the market. Number two, bigger data for small restaurants. We are seeing more and more small restaurant businesses leveraging their data to increase productivity, sales, and profits. Most small restaurants don't have access to the kinds of data that would qualify as big data in a traditional sense. But restaurants are starting to realize the importance of collecting their own data, analyzing it, and acting on it. Options that we have seen restaurants including using Facebook to crowdsource menu ideas and road testing virtual products before they even start in the kitchen to see how much interest there is. Using restaurant comparative analytics to determine if their website and marketing campaigns are effective and how they compare to their peers. Restaurants will also become more adept at using Facebook big data capabilities, not only for marketing purposes, but in menu engineer and menu design, customer research, and demographic profiling. Number three, Specialization. Restaurants that cater for everyone are appealing to no one because they aren't really great at anything. We are seeing more restaurants really focusing on being something special to a niche market or niche market, whatever you guys call it. Whether it be vegan, allergy free, family friendly, menu item specific, burger joints are seeing a resurgence in some areas, or delivery only. It is becoming increasingly difficult to be a generic cuisine based restaurant without also focusing on a number of niches that can drive revenue. Confucius said, "A man who chases two rabbits catches none." So this is 100% true. Specialization. Social media marketing. Sadly, we saw some great local restaurants close this year, and it's becoming even more apparent that great food, great value, and great experiences sometimes often aren't good enough because we are seeing more and more average or poor restaurants that are out marketing the better restaurants. You hear that? There are some restaurants that out marketing the better restaurants. It don't matter if you cook the best food. They're out marketing you. Some of you guys are using outdated marketing, getting all customers and making the profit, which are marketing on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. For those that we had eaten at, sometimes the food and service was poor, and there was no real surprise that they had closed. But for others, sometimes the food was good, sometimes really, really good, but closed because of outdated marketing strategies. The trend towards restaurants experimenting not only with Facebook and Instagram, but experimenting with menu in order to create great social media campaigns will continue. Some believe all they need is Yelp, but Yelp is not a traceable investment, so it's hard to know how many customers are coming into your restaurant from Yelp ads. They could be coming through because they saw their restaurant on Google or just word of mouth. Less than 8% of restaurants are posting every week to Facebook themselves, and only 2% are running Facebook ads. We see this as being one of the biggest trends that will occur in 2018 as more restaurants discover the significant increase that they can get revenue from running simple Facebook ads. The restaurants who do not respond to the social media trend will be closing down within the next few years of business. There will also be an increase in the number of restaurants using restaurant CRM systems, being able to understand who your customers are and provide them with the experience that they are after is a clear differentiation in the marketplace. And with free restaurant CRM systems becoming available, it enables restaurants to build rich databases of their customers' orders and bookings, preferences and key dates. Often very little work within restaurants. Community restaurants will be increasingly popular. Restaurants will continue to look for traction by focusing on their local market. Some restaurants we talk to have a target number of regular local customers per week. This enables them to have highly predictable income and build strong relationships with a number of local customers. They are doing this through a number of channels. Folks, these are the restaurant trends of 2018. I'm going to put a link below to this blog. And I'm going to have you guys, if you've been taking notes, great. If you have not, I'll put the link below of this blog, and you could take notes from this blog. You know, restaurant home deliveries, bigger data for small restaurants, specialization, social media marketing. I'm gonna put the link below. Subscribe to this channel because I'm gonna continue posting up new stuff. So stay tuned. Have a good day, folks. It's been a rough morning for me, so forgive me for for just sounding like this today. So just subscribe to this channel. I'll post the link below so you guys can see this for yourself. Alright, folks, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.